Hi, my name is Bill Durden, and I am president of Dickinson College and also a member of the class of 1971. I'm very excited to have the opportunity to talk to you about Dickinson in the 21st century. There has been something, and this is from third parties, something very exciting about the college, about its story, about its narrative. It's been seen as a college on the move, an entrepreneurial college, a college with energy and passion, and that is for the undergraduate education. That is what we do here, and we believe we do it well. If you look at our college, you will see that it was predicted, actually, that we would be on the move in the 21st century. First, the Wall Street Journal mentioned that we were a college on the move in the 21st century in a long article. Then secondly, a book was written called Einstein, Shakespeare, and the Bottom Line from the Harvard University Press, David Kerp. He had a whole chapter on us saying that we were on the move in the 21st century. Now, you see that the college is delivering in the 21st century. You see that in a number of ways. You see it in a whole list of awards that we've achieved for actual content, for actual movement in particular areas, and you can see that very readily. Also, you can take a look at our admissions result, more than tripled admissions in this century. The demand is very high for the type of education we have. Now, what are the possible reasons for this? There are a number. Firstly, we know who we are. People say we know who we are, our message is very clear, it's consistent, and it comes out of the American Revolution, this energy, this passion for change, for knowledge, for growth of knowledge. And that is something given to us by our founder, who was a signer of the Declaration, and our namesake, who signed the U.S. Constitution. Additionally, we're an institution that has three major themes, two that definitely go through every part of our institution, every aspect, and one that is emerging: global, sustainability, and security. Additionally, we have a very intense relationship between faculty and students. There is this closeness of pursuit of knowledge and of learning and of advancing that is extremely distinctive, and it results in internships and research opportunities and mentorships. Makes a huge difference when you have that proximity and intensity of knowledge. Additionally, the college is in excellent financial shape, and that's very critical as you're going through this century, because as you know, the world is quite challenged economically. But the college has been able to maneuver this extremely well, so that the education you see today, when you look at the college, is the education you'll receive 4 years later. Extremely critical. And you can see if it is in the area of our position with Standard & Poor, our position with our endowment, the increase in the principal of the endowment, the increase in the yield of the endowment, all that is critical. Now, the last element is something that I really think is defining of Dickinson. We have increased diversity significantly at this college. Students of color, international students, students from throughout the world, throughout the United States. And with diversity comes noise, comes challenge, comes conversation, a lost art in the 21st century. And we're putting it back in place. This is an environment with high civility. This is an environment in which we have folks who are conservative students and students who are liberal, who interact, respect each other, but interact, draw themselves into productive arguments. Additionally, we are an institution that has something called the Dickinson Dimensions. And you'll see those cited, those dimensions. They are not a curriculum, not a course of study, but we talk about them all the time. We refer to them. They guide us. They guide our students. And we check ourselves against those. There's a clear disposition here, a disposition that looks at the world, we like to say, from the diagonal, that attempts to connect dots that others don't even see, and it permits students to gather more dots than most other people as they're out in the world. This is a dimension, a point of view that reaches out to the global, that reaches out particularly to permit students in the 21st century to go beyond either or thinking, but to find substance in the gray. We like to say here that the Dickinson student lives not only in the bone, but in the connective tissue. And if you listen to our students who later go on as graduates, and by the way, we have an extensive alumni network, and our students are getting jobs. They are getting into appropriate graduate schools and professional schools. We see, and if you take a look at the quotes that you can refer to, you'll see that everything we've been talking about is absorbed by our recent graduates, and they are accomplishing in the 21st century. Thank you.